Traveling to Volskaya Industries. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
One shot, one kill. I don't even feel the cold.
I grow tired of waiting.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
忽如一夜春风来，千树万树梨花开。
I'm with you.
Oi! This is I'm not scared. Standing around.
What an interesting hypothesis.
No.
That was crispy.
5,
Just what I
Four.
needed.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend
Enemies of
objective
Talon
A.
will be eliminated.
Alright, let's go.
Ahorita regreso.
I can't before. Your strength fades.
Taking objective.
Un petit cadeau pour toi. Je ne savais pas que je comptais autant pour
Taking our
toi.
point. Everyone work together.
Now I feel alive.
I cannot shoot the Zarya head. There we go.
No one can hide from the Huntress. Rien ne peut plus m'arrêter.
Nice.
Comme c'est aimable de ta part.
This will only hurt.
Enemigo detectado. Heroes never die. Come on. EMP activated.
The art of deception.
Can't even say it, but it sounds funny.
Damage increase.
Just what I needed.
The enemy is here.
Ice wall coming up.
Hey,
Hiya.
thank you.
Heroes never die. We need to defend this down.
Oh, tragic. Let's do dart.
Let's try that again.
Hi.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
No one can hide from the hunters.
Stop them now. Clear the point.
Always need to talk. Shame. I see you.
Gale the Mahal.
Comme c'est aimable de ta part.
This Zarya is unshootable. I cannot shoot.
No one can hide from the hunters.
Hi. 你好。谢谢。I'm ready to start a blizzard.
Just what I needed.
Ultimate is ready. My ultimate is charging.
Oh my god. Thank you.
I will watch over you. You will be with it.
Thank you.
Just what I needed.
Hi. I'm ready to start a
Encore,
blizzard.
encore, encore.
My ultimate is charging.
Encore.
My ultimate is charging.
No one can hide from the hunters.
Hiya.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Thanks.
There you are.
I'm taking care of it.
Blocked by the dragon.
You must like me. Allez, montre-toi.
Powered up.
Unworthy.
This will heal.
Next.
Come over here.
Oh, did that
Let me get you patched up. Almost ready.
Your strength fades.
带的哟，谢谢。
Swiftly.
菜包拿来。 Heroes never die.
amateur?
红包拿来。
No one can hide from the hunters. Rien ne peut plus m'arrêter. Te voilà.
Enemy coming at me. Wait. 你好。
Oh, okay.
Weapon?
It's back. Discord, Nora doesn't like read the mic.
Oh, so you weren't.
Should be at
It wasn't picking up whatever you were talking?
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm ready to start
It was
a
pretty quiet. I was like, why aren't you
It's like,
talking?
he didn't respond to me. It must be my mic. I waited till this is done.
By the dragon.
Obviously, I've been like, oh, she doesn't want to answer this.
Thanks. 红包拿来。
I want to kill this Anna, but she's like not peeking. She knows that we're looking at her. Oh, this poor soldier, he just came back too.
Beacon in place.
谢谢。帮拿来。
Fuck 'em
60
up.
seconds remaining.
This Anna,
Why are you getting wrecked by the Ana? You're supposed to wreck her.
her shots jiggle my screen, so like I shot above her head like
Merci.
too many times. Which is so just coming.
Damage
Oh,
amplified.
okay.
No one can hide from the hunters.
30 seconds remaining.
Hang on, everyone. We
Damage
can do this.
increased.
Oh my god.
帮拿来。
Wait, still your
10
kill.
seconds
Okay.
remaining.
Got this far. Let's not screw it up now.
I will watch over you.
He's trying to reach me?
Right?
Victory.
Only I could go to the top of the map. Yeah, we did it.
Play of the game. Weddick.
My strength unleashed.
Double kill.
Honestly, your pocket like helps me do whatever I need to do.
I'm the best.
You're the best. What the best it does. That's funny. Ooh. Should go check on work after this game.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries.
Ray Blackheart said hi Red
The
Heart.
world is worth fighting for.
Aloha.
We're all soldiers now.
¿Qué onda?
Ray Blackheart said wanna join Bob and I on our Smurfs. 3. Ray Blackheart said gotta be an unranked diamond ACC though see.
I'll feel that in the morning. Get behind me.
I need a
I've still got it.
I need a drink. I can be nice.
I've still got it.
What if anybody would face like that? No, I was looking at it. Oh well.
I was hoping we were going into that game so we didn't have to.
Welcome to Junkertown. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Let's see. Oh my god. I'll have a channel.
Our world is worth
Hey,
fighting
so-
for.
It's okay. It's good. I will miss it.
Don't get cold feet now.
All you do is you make friends on here, and then you add them into the group, and then you drop a link, and you're like, you know what?
Well,
This guy is a
it's
great
handy
guy, and
somewhere
then
in the
they
world.
follow. Or they think you suck, and then they unfriend you.
Or that.
Hi. 你好.
Come with me.
Attack commences in 30
I'm there.
seconds.
Wanna go in the treasure room. Tell
Don't
me.
think I'm happy about that.
Wanna see if there's like another thing we have never noticed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Escort the
I'm
payload.
moving the payload.
Enemies coming right for us.
Yo, I totally shot this Hanzo's head.
Protect the payload. No one can hide from my sight.
Ooh, I want this. Ooh.
What do you want? The payload? All the money to yourself?
Look at it. Look how cute it is right here.
Oh, the one with the crown, right?
Look at it.
恭喜恭喜
So
发
good.
财！恭喜恭喜恭喜
The
恭
payload
喜
has
发
reached
，You're
财！
muted.
Oh, my bad. I was like, the plushie, right? It's so cute.
Yeah, I have one right here.
Is it like actually with the crown too?
I want one of the crown. Maybe I should put a crown on mine. I can find a crown and put it on it.
Yeah, or you can make like a paper one or something.
恭喜恭喜
I have a hairband on it.
Kinda works then.
knocking them off.
But like the ones where you wash your face, so the material's kind of soft. Objective name.
Group up with you.
Ice wall coming up. Protect the payload. 起来吧 动住，不许走。
the payload has reached the checkpoint.
Wait. At this rate, I'll finally get my ult at the end.
Cool.
恭喜恭喜恭喜发财！
Objective guide.
Greetings. 恭喜恭喜发恭喜恭喜发财！
So what does Christopher and then Chibina play these days?
恭喜
Chris doesn't
恭喜恭喜
play. He isn't on that often.
恭喜
Oh, this is like the weekend or something.
恭喜发财！
And Chibina plays like other games too. So I got my ult.
恭喜恭喜发财！
I got it.
Nice, nice.
恭喜恭喜恭喜恭喜发财！
Oh, I damage boost him, but I can't see him.
恭喜恭喜恭喜恭喜发财！恭喜恭喜恭喜发财！
Oh my god, I just like.
Oh wait, the platform is kidnapping me.
Oh my god.
Wait, let me go back to my objective.
I'm running by. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, maybe not the objective. Wait, back up. so mad.
Why are we stopped? Get the lead out and move this payload.
This fight is not over yet.
Wait, I'm the objective name. Please.
I will watch over you. Cease your resistance.
Oh my god, I got slept. Cool, I don't have to do anything for this game.
The payload
I don't either.
destination.
I'm an objective god.
Beacon.
Ooh, I heard the Sombra.
She found payload behind us.
Wait, kill her real quick.
I
Okay,
wanted
I
to
got
build
her.
all.
I got her.
Yeah, but my shot,
Oh,
he can build much all.
Play of the game.
Bam! I didn't do shit.
wait, I want to see my objective time.
Oh,
No.
oh, I'm so sorry.
How
Fuck.
could you?
Is there? I could close stream to kind of. Wait, no, I can't do
All my
that.
hard work for nothing.
It's okay. At heart, you know that you got a gold at least. There's no one beside you that has it. Because I know I didn't have it.
I got my 3 golds. Why? You just robbed me of my stats.
That's a good thing. You're welcome.
Robbed.
Wait, what?
Yep, it's a stream.
Wait, what?
Yep, it's a stream.
Wait, what?
Yep, it's a stream.
Okay. You want? I need to go check out work.
Welcome to Blizzard World. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
By the light, hail and be welcome to Blizzard World. We hope you will have an epic experience.
Our world is worth fighting for.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
恭喜恭喜发恭喜发财！ I can't wait to get started.
Oh my god, I can actually hear a turn from the right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective
Turret
A.
ahead.
Enemy
Okay.
turret neutralized.
Enemy turret ahead.
Enemy turret located.
Enemy turret ahead. Enemy turret ahead.
Oh my gosh!
My god.
Enemy turret.
Oops.
My ultimate is charging.
Hello.
Hello.
红包拿来，
Can you hear me?
Hello.
红包拿来，红包拿来。
I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
You just muted earlier.
Oh.
Enemy turret ahead.
Hello.
Hello.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, I never knew there was writing on here. Oh wait,
动住！
Enemy turret ahead.
I just tried to sleep turret. It didn't work. Oh,
Enemy turret ahead. Much?
My god.
she's pounding my stats, friend. Whoa.
I have to get back in the fight.
Nano boost almost ready.
Enemy turret ahead. Yosh! Enemy turret destroyed.
Ultimate is ready. Get here.
Enemy turret ahead.
I will watch over you.
Oh wait, come up, please. No. Oh my god.
Enemy turret ahead.
This is not the end. Much better.
Oh.
I'm so mad.
Why?
I slept the soldier because he got nano visor.
Don't worry, he died.
Something will come up, so we die. Yeah, we all died.
Yo, he walks so fast, like,
My ultimate is charging.
Who walks so fast?
soldier. Like,
I mean,
Enemy
he could
turret
sprint,
ahead.
bro.
yeah, but like,
There is disquiet in your soul.
Enemy turret ahead. 动住！不许走！Enemy turret ahead. 动住！不许走！
oh no.
Ah!
No. Oh no.
I just wanted to play Anna.
等等我！
Hmm.
Warm yourself by the crack.
A little.
One shot. One kill.
I feel I've got you in my sights.
60 seconds
Healing enough.
remaining. Cease your resistance.
Into the iris.
Progress. Maybe.
Enemy contact. Get over here and heal up.
30 seconds remaining. Kill the Mahal. Double kill.
They're so low.
Try that again. 10 seconds remaining.
It's over.
Attack!
It's over.
Over.
See this one? Ooh. So, how have you been?
Were you gonna ask what you're doing?
I don't know, I'm out of it right now. I kinda wanna sleep.
Go ahead. Ouch.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick nap.
Are you gonna take a nap right now?
Maybe after the game.
Alright.
What's up, you beautiful bastards? Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. Welcome back to the Philip DeFranco Show, and let's just jump into it. And the first thing we're going to talk about today, by far one of the most requested stories from the past 24 hours, is what the hell happened between Donald Trump and a group of lawmakers when talking about guns. So on Wednesday, President Trump held a meeting with congressional representatives from both parties to address gun laws and school safety in light of the recent tragedy. And we need to talk about what Donald Trump said in that room, because it seemed to surprise everyone. First up, when Steve Scalise was talking about concealed carry reciprocity, that's essentially that, let's say you're in the weakest state for concealed carry. Lowest requirements, fewest restrictions in that state, you could then bring that to another state, and regardless of what the law was there, you'd be fine. To that, Donald Trump said this.
I think that maybe that bill will someday pass, but it should pass as a separate. If you're going to put concealed carry between states into this bill, we're talking about a whole new ballgame. And, you know, I'm with you, but let it be a separate bill. You'll never get this passed. If you add concealed carry to this, you'll never get it passed.
Then, regarding bump stocks, he said this.
And I'm going to write that out, because we can do that with an executive order. I'm going to write the bump stock, essentially write it out. So you won't have to worry about bump stock. Shortly, that'll be gone. We can focus on other things. Frankly, I don't even know if it would be good in this bill. It's nicer to have a separate piece of paper where it's gone, and we'll have that done pretty quickly. They're working on it right now.
Then, despite the NRA and Republicans.
3, 2, 1.
Oh no, we can't take my car ride. Who do I play? Okay.
Justice ain't gonna dispense it.
No tanks. I can hide behind somebody. I need somebody to body block.
Okay, I'll body block you.
Beacon in place.
I can't see. Run!
The objective is now.
Oh my god, I can't believe I died like that.
I've never been on this side of the map before. Ooh.
Have you really not?
Ooh.
Oh my god, the demon missed you.
She's gonna know now. Okay. Man, that was scary. She was in my face.
Her body, her entire mech was over you. She could have crushed you with her mech.
I got her! I never fought over here before. This is weird.
Allow me to repair the damage. Healing enough. When he moves with it, all systems check out.
Hold up now.
It's just a break!
It's time. All in a day's work.
Okay. I will go Ryan, but melee Ryan if they're up close.
I'll feel sad in the morning.
Oh, I killed him with on accident. Wait, I got it!
Nice save. Oh, I can't believe I messed up like that.
Feeling sleepy?
Definitely not good. Right?
Man, believe! She ate my thing!
Yo, we rocked it.
Meteor strike.
First round lost.
No.
Can push back on the front
Yes.
0-1.
Dude, she was always AIDS. Just people didn't like play her as much.
Who?
Sombra. Cause like if you hack, like you have no abilities. That's like retarded. And then when you all, especially if you're Zen, like
Well, yeah,
if
because
you-
they made her hack quicker.
yeah, I mean, if you were good at hacking, it was all the same. It shouldn't have been that
No,
hard.
they just made it quicker.
4,
Yeah.
3,
And
2,
what else did they change?
1. Round 2.
Capture spread.
The objective.
Enemigo detectado. Beacon in place.
I don't know why people pick up.
I have no go. Come back.
I wanted to kill the monkey.
I got this too.
Oh, I'm dead.
Translocating.
There is still more to my tale. Don't worry, my friends. I am your shield.
They push my stats. Okay, I'm good with this.
Get behind. Do I have your attention?
Save me.
Run towards me.
Meteor strike. This is not over.
Nem.
Don't worry, my friends. I have your shield.
Oh, I got stuck.
You seem in need of aid.
Oops, I tapped out.
Group up.
I hit her to the cars.
It's hand back and ready for more.
That's not. Oh my goodness.
My ultimate is charged.
Come back.
No. Super.
And
I mean, it got me, but it wasn't that great.
The nuke? I died from it.
I died from it too, but it wasn't that great.
Did you?
Yeah.
You died before it.
Play of the game.
Okay. I'll see you later.
No, I'm not gonna play later.
Okay, well, I'll see you never.
No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Goodbye.
I'm done.
Bye.
Once again, mention the age requirement.
Somebody can buy a handgun at 21. Now, this is not a popular thing to say in terms of the NRA, but I'm saying it anyway. I'm going to just have to say it. But you can't buy, I mean, think of it. You can buy a handgun. You can't buy one. You have to wait till you're 21. But you can buy the kind of weapon used in the school shooting at 18. I think it's something you have to think about.
We just signed that.
So, I'll tell you what, I'm going to give it a lot of consideration, and I'm the one bringing it up, and a lot of people don't even want to bring it up because they're afraid to bring it up.
He then, on several occasions, said how other politicians were afraid of the NRA, but he wasn't.
And they do have great power, I agree with that. They have great power over you people. They have less power over me. I don't need it. What do I need? So I was just curious as to what you did in your bill. You don't address it?
We didn't address it, Mr. President. Look, I think
You know why? Because you're afraid of the NRA.
Now, regarding the senator that Donald Trump singled out, Pat Toomey, we've seen two different reports there. According to Politico, Pat Toomey has received over $167,000 from the gun lobby in the past, but as a spokesperson for Pat Toomey told Fox News, Senator Toomey has not received a dime from the NRA since joining the Senate. And from what we could find, that actually does appear to be true. It looks like the NRA has not contributed to Pat Toomey since 2010. We also saw Donald Trump tell Senator Feinstein he's more than happy to look at her assault weapons ban.
I would be most honored if you would take a look at it.
I will.
And we will get it to you and let us know what you think of it.
I will.
And then, in my opinion, one of the most interesting and surprising things that Donald Trump said came from this back and forth with Mike Pence.
If an individual is reported to be a potential danger to themselves or others, allow due process so that no one's rights are trampled, but the ability to go to court, obtain an order, and then collect not only the firearms, but any weapons in the possession
Or
of that
might
individual.
take the firearms first and then go to court, because that's another system, because a lot of times by the time you go to court, it takes so long to go to court to get the due process procedures. I like taking the guns early, like in this crazy man's case that just took place in Florida. He had a lot of firearms. They saw everything. To go to court would have taken a long time. So you could do exactly what you're saying, but take the guns first, go through due process second.
Okay, I just want you to imagine if 4 years ago Barack Obama said that same fucking sentence. Take the guns first, due process second. So yesterday we talked about the possibility of red flag laws. What Donald Trump just mentioned here is the most extreme version of a red flag law. And I say the most extreme because even right now, most Democrats wouldn't argue to do that. They would say, like Vice President Mike Pence said, you know, when people say there's a warning, they can go do a court order, they can go through the process, then take those guns or keep that person from buying guns. And just in general, I'm at a loss for words. I didn't expect Trump to say something like that. I don't know if Trump expected to say something like that. Now, following that meeting and President Trump's statements, I think most people are at a point where they go, do we believe what he just said? I mean, one, it appears that there are a good number of people that feel that Donald Trump kind of just repeats what the last person told him is a good idea. Republican Senator Ben Sasse releasing a statement saying, strong leaders don't automatically agree with the last thing that was said to them. We have the Second Amendment and due process of law for a reason. We're not ditching any constitutional protections simply because the last person the president talked to today doesn't like them. And the thing is, to me, whether I agree with Ben Sasse's politics or not, that statement seems somewhat accurate. I mean, all we have to do is look to the president's words on DACA. I know that there's so much news constantly, so it's sometimes hard to keep track, but this is what Trump said about DACA, specifically a DACA bill on January 9th.
This should be a bipartisan bill. This should be a bill of love. Truly, it should be a bill of love, and we can do that. When this group comes back, hopefully with an agreement, this group and others, from the Senate, from the House, comes back with an agreement, I'm signing it. I mean, I will be signing it. I'm not going to say, oh, gee, I want this or I want that.
But then later, either because he completely changed how he felt or enough people that are close to him told him, no, we're going to go a different route. This is what we need to do. The Democrats are evil. They're trying to trick you. All of a sudden, there were unmovable pillars that he demanded to be in the bill for him to support it. Even at one point saying, I'd love to see a shutdown if he couldn't get what he wanted in this bill, as well as then threatening to veto the bipartisan bill that had the best chance. And so really, who knows where the president's gonna land today, tomorrow, a month from now? We have to ask questions like, is the president being erratic? Are people around him the ones changing his mind? Is it due to public outcry? Does Trump look at the places that have previously shown him a lot of support, like a Breitbart, where all of a sudden yesterday they called him a gun grabber, which is also very concerning because that seems to feed into the TV ratings president narrative. That's about praise rather than policy. I don't know though. And so with that said, I want to pass the question off to you. What are you thinking? In awesome, they just launched a % off /Philly. Great, it's great feel-good television. Of course, every fan, not that he needs the views, but we got an entertaining video on String Theory, that channel that I mispronounced 7 out of 10 times, but I had a video on it. And if you like the description down, then they 0.5 million social security numbers and other bits of very personal information that was stolen from them. There were also now reportedly an additional 2.4 million other Americans affected. And this wasn't a new breach, it was from that same 2017 breach. But they're just letting you know about it now. Now the good, and this wasn't a new breach, it was from that same 2017 breach. But they're just letting you know about it now. Now the good news is that if you were a part of this 2.4 million, we're not talking social security numbers with this one, but things like partial driver's license. So I guess just a random reminder that Equifax actually sucked even more, but still will somehow continue to be a successful business. Then for those of you wondering how John Kelly, the White House Chief of Staff, currently feels about his job, I want to play this video from a Homeland Security event.
I would just open by saying I have almost no right to be up here on this stage. I mean, I was in the department.
You have every right to be here.
And I miss every one of you every day.
I think that will say it's because for one of two reasons. Some people will say that it's about the treatment from the media, and others will say it's because of the just general chaos in the White House. There is a lot going on, but it truly seems like that man's life is miserable. Then in an update to the Dick's Sporting Goods story that we talked about yesterday, more companies have now joined in. Walmart announcing, going forward, we are raising the age restriction for purchase of firearms and ammunition to 21 years of age. Adding, we are also removing items from our website resembling assault-style rifles, including non-lethal airsoft guns and toys. Our heritage as a company has always been in serving sportsmen and hunters, and we will continue to do so in a responsible way. Also today, we saw Kroger, the largest supermarket chain in America, saying they're making changes, specifically that they will raise the minimum age for purchasing guns and ammunition at its Fred Meyer locations to 21, and so that'll affect the 43 stores they have across Alaska, Idaho, Oregon, and Washington. And my initial reaction to that is, I didn't even know Kroger owns supermarkets that sold guns. But the main point, more businesses have now joined in on this move, and it'll be interesting to see, one, how those companies are affected, and two, if any others join or resist, and also how vocal they are about it. Then in a quickie story that I'm just gonna throw in here because I've been messaged several times about it, and I wanted to do a beautiful thing. Mine has given me 3 of Anna Saccone Jolie. She tweeted out this picture with the caption, "Learning to love your body is a beautiful thing." Mine has given me 3 gorgeous children and is currently home to my 4th. More pics in my eating disorder story over on my blog. And if you go there, it's exactly what she says it is. Well, in response to that, another Twitter user responded, "You know how beautiful your body looks. I'm mad at you now. My daughter, who has wider hips and a butt, looks up to you and now has to see this. How dare you? I hope you got the confidence you needed to let little teens down. Personally, I have a body that looks 10 times better than you, but I don't throw it in my little 14-year-old's face." And the reason I'm mentioning this is in that person's bio, it reads, "Only rejoined Twitter so I could vote for Philly D to win the Streamies again this year. Sorry for the spam." And so I'm quickly mentioning this story for 2 reasons. 1, you can never control what your fans do, and 2, to ask this person to unfollow me and remove my name from their description. Mommy vloggers in particular. So I'm quickly mentioning this story for 2 reasons. 1, you can never control what your fans do, and 2, to ask this person to unfollow me and remove my name from their description. Mommy vloggers in particular are constantly under attack from everyone. I also find it disgusting that you're attacking another woman for doing with her body as she wants. And as far as your daughter having to see these easily PG-13 photos, maybe have a conversation with your child. I feel like having a conversation with your child about feeling more comfortable in your own skin and the fact that some people have eating disorders is probably better than her watching you be a complete dickhead to a stranger online. But that's just my quickie take on it. And then let's talk about the really interesting news coming out of West Virginia. If you haven't heard yet, today is the 6th day that public schools across West Virginia are closed. This because 20,000 teachers in the state are on a strike, which means 270,000 students will be staying home from school. And as far as why the teachers are protesting, it's partially about the low pay. When you look at the numbers, it makes sense because West Virginia average teacher pay ranks among the lowest in the nation. Now what's really interesting is the teacher walkouts actually started last Thursday, and they started in response to a new law that would actually give them raises. But that raise was only a 2% increase starting in the summer, followed by a 1% increase in 2020 and 2021. So based on average pay, that's $808 next year and $404 for the next 2 years. And that's not great considering in 2016, West Virginia teachers made an average of $45,622, with the national average being over $58,000. That makes it so West Virginia's pay rate is 48th out of 50. Teachers have also argued that yes, getting any percentage whatsoever obviously is more money, but for what they're actually taking home, not really, because this increase barely covers the increases that they're having to pay for health insurance. In fact, some teachers in the state have also said their pay is so low they have to collect federal assistance like WIC.
As a professional degreed teacher working 2 jobs, I qualified for WIC and food stamps, and we collected on the WIC. So that's how low teacher pay is here. You know, there were a lot of times where we had to choose between groceries and, you know, health coverage for my family. So this isn't just an issue of a bunch of people squabbling over a little bit of insurance benefits or a little bit of pay. We are really in a bad place here.
Now, as far as the government response we've seen Virginia Governor Jim Justice holding 3 town halls in northern West Virginia. But during those discussions with teachers, Governor Justice pushed back on the teachers demanding for higher wages, telling teachers that it would be unlikely for them to see a bigger raise than the currently approved plan because the state just doesn't have the money. Speaking at a high school Monday, Justice said, quote, "I would tell you that if you look at the numbers and you were me, and I look at them all the time, doing any more than what has been done with your pay raise today, you're not going to like this, but it would not be the smart thing to do. It would absolutely be, from a financial standpoint, a very, very, very dumb move." Governor Justice did say, however, the state was able able to fix its economic troubles, teachers would get a raise. So just in general, things not looking fantastic for the teachers there. But we did see some positives. Governor Justice also promised to establish a task force within the next 7 to 10 days to address the teachers' concerns. So that was something. We also saw the Public Employees Insurance Agency, which actually administers the healthcare programs for the teachers, also agreed to freeze health insurance premiums and rates. This for the next fiscal year for state workers, which means in the short term, teachers won't have to pay more for insurance. Also, Justice says he plans to look into a natural gas tax that could help fund the Public Employees Insurance Agency. There are also 2 bills currently in West Virginia's state Senate that could help with high insurance costs. One would transfer $29 million from the state's rainy day fund to freeze insurance rates, and the other would make it so that 20% of future general fund surpluses would go towards a separate fund, and specifically that fund would be aimed to stabilizing the employees' insurance. And following all of this Tuesday night, it looked like the strike might actually come to an end. A deal was made, union leaders for the teachers, Governor Justice made a deal which proposed giving teachers a 5% raise, and that deal, which is now a bill, is going through the legislature. After that announcement, some news outlets even said that the strike was over. But, as you know, because we're talking about it today, it isn't. This strike is reportedly continuing because this deal doesn't address the other issues the teachers have, specifically their health care and the Public Employees Insurance Agency. The teachers are also arguing that all of the proposed solutions are temporary and they want something long-term, and so the strike continued. Yesterday we saw teachers continuing to protest by rallying outside the state legislative chambers. But of course, it's important to point out that not everyone is behind this strike. Some are arguing that the teacher strike is negatively affecting children across the state, especially children who are underprivileged and actually rely on the schools for food. Now, some local news outlets have reported that schools handed out food to students last Wednesday ahead of the strike. One food bank reportedly filled 700 backpacks full of food for students last week. But an important thing to note there is that was just one place, 700 backpacks. We're talking about over 270,000 kids. Also, to handle the situation, we've seen makeshift childcare centers pop up, set up at churches, community centers. The state's Attorney General Patrick Morrissey has even called the strike illegal, saying in a statement this week, "Our teachers and school service personnel are among the state's best and brightest, and I wholeheartedly support their cries for higher salaries and affordable health care. However, a work stoppage of any length on any ground is illegal. This illegal work stoppage affects hundreds of thousands of students and families across our state. Our office is prepared to support any relevant state agency or board with legal remedies that may choose to pursue to uphold the law. We also stand ready to assist and support any county board of education or county superintendent as they enforce the law." Now, so far, there hasn't been any legal action pursued against the teachers, but as the strike continues, as time goes on, we may see that change. And for now, we're gonna have to wait and see how long the teachers hold out, what West Virginia lawmakers do in response. And so I want to pass the question off to you. What are your thoughts on this specific situation? Do you support the teachers striking, or no, it's hurting the state, it's hurting the children and all these families? Also, what's your opinion on the state potentially cracking down on these teachers that are striking? I'd really love to know what you think and why in those comments down below. And that's where I'm going to end today's show. And remember, if you liked this video, you like what I'm trying to do on this channel, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. That way you make sure you don't miss these daily weekday videos, which actually, if you did miss yesterday's show, you want to catch up, click or tap right there to watch that. Or if you need something lighter, we have the newest behind the scenes.
Is man absolutely crazy. It is wow. It's man, how do I say this? It's kind of even tough to say. This is 2 vlogs in a row. Like, this is like some kind of crazy record flash. This is like a new me. You know, this is new. This is goals, baby. This is vlogger goals. 2 vlogs in a row. Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Come back. How you guys doing? Hope you're having a great day. We are starting the vlog off right now, obviously. Brittany's almost here. Brian, buddy, hey. Oh, jeez. No, it's nothing bad. It's nothing. Brittany's almost. Too happy. No, Brian, buddy, hey. Oh, jeez. No, it's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. Too happy. No, it's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. You brought your X3. It's sitting here. Yeah. It's kind of dry out. It's not muddy, and you haven't jumped it at all.
All right, like I could probably do that.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying you haven't jumped it.
Oh yeah. I could probably do that.
We still have, guys. We have this double that I jumped the GTR, and it's kind of like where we just go to just kind of get a little airtime. Brian hasn't jumped it. You haven't jumped your X3. It just seems.
I haven't jumped it at all. Like literally nothing.
So I have another idea, because we've jumped this. Like, it's easy. You're gonna be fine. You haven't jumped yours, so maybe. But come here.
I'm shaking already.
Come here. No, don't.
I'm kind of nervous.
It's all good. So I have, we have this giant a giant pile of pallets back here. What if we took all the pallets, put it in between the jump, and then lit all the pallets on fire?
You know that's my baby. You trying to burn it down already?
No, you'll jump through it, like through the fire.
You have some fire extinguishers out there?
No. We'll just stack them up, cover them in gas, light it. Yo.
Cover them in gas?
Yeah, and then when you jump through the flames.
Dang.
I'll do it if you do it.
Man, that's my baby.
I know you say it's your baby, right? This is his baby. This is his baby. I jumped my GTR. That's my baby.
Yeah, but it wasn't on fire.
We're all jumping babies here.
It ain't on fire. I'll do it. I'll do it.
There you go.
I'll do it.
I like that. 1, 2, 3, go.
I'm gonna do it just, just like these pond things.
Dude, you'll hit it so quick, the fire will just go right around it.
You throw me in these pond things, just like,
Yeah,
let's
sure,
just
man,
do it.
like-
Let's just go.
Why don't we just light him on fire and I'll jump in?
No, it's my baby. I love I come up with this idea right now, and then you're actually going to get the pallet. You're setting it up for yourself, not me.
I'm gonna just put like 2 pallets in there. Like it's going to be a flame.
2 pallets.
Jump.
Do it. Do it. Guys, on a serious note, it's funny because I just come up with this idea and then Brian's going to get all the like he's just doing every If you're new here, guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel. If you've been here with me for a long time, thanks for putting up with all my crap over the last, pretty much since Cora was born. 80 days always. So if you're picked up some lunch for us, my back feels a lot better. Oh, and second, all your pallets. Darn it! Dang gone it! Honey, welcome home. Genuine great vlog. Oh! Horse crap! I'm genuinely upset. Dang it! Darn it! Dang gone it! Honey, welcome home. They got so muddy.
We just saw you looking at them.
What you got there? I thought.
This is not mine. This is not.
Oh, okay. Who's in there? Kane, I didn't even know you were with them. 25. I was wondering where you've been for the last 16 hours. Fleshy. Why are you so mouthy lately? I love you. Stop. See what they got. See, oh. Y'all went shopping. Like you said you were going to get lunch.
I went to TJ Maxx.
It's been hours. These?
For the boys.
These are the little chairs?
Yeah.
Look at me all.
For the glam room.
Glam. Dude, Imp wants your food so bad. He's just eyeballing that.
I'm gonna keep my eye on it too.
Is that what you got at the store?
Yeah. So
Dude, that's unbelievable. It's like a sleeping
I'm
bag?
gonna keep Liza Saturday night, like overnight, and I got her this.
And that's just like that?
Yeah, it's just like that.
That's amazing. Did you get me a 2?
Oh.
Yeah.
Dad actually finish it.
Are you gonna call Guinness? Epic stunt.
I'm ready to film it, dude, but first I gotta eat these curly fries and the beef and cheddar sandwich.
And to think I had these perfectly good shoes right here. Whoa, dude. Alright, that's good, that's good. Alright, now I can move the Jeep. What is this? Huh? Oh, she's dead. Now I can move the Jeep. What is this? Huh? Oh, she's dead. Like, dang it. Honestly, let's just leave it in the mud. This is not that big of a deal. Yeah, just in case, like you talked about having a fire extinguisher, got this, that we can just, like if something was to happen, I could just, like that.
That's love right there.
I got you.
I don't care so much about you. I got half a bottle of water.
Well, I'll probably drink a little more, so I'll have, yeah. Let's head out to the old Mudlands over here, the old dirt park. All right, that looks good. That's gonna be a tall flame for sure. You got it. Woo! That's gonna be nice. What you think?
I'm nervous for it.
You got that camera set on a 23.4? Make sure it's on 23.4 for the highest altitudes, because he's going pretty high. All right, you don't want no warm-ups, nothing? You've never jumped this little cute princess.
Well, the thing is, if I break it, you don't get to see it.
So you'd rather just go?
I'd rather jump it in the fire. It'd be kind of cool. I'd rather break it and then we can't do nothing.
So we got one shot. I'm gonna light the fire and you're gonna go.
Yeah.
All right. Get all these guys rolling. We got one for the entrance. We got one for under. Oh, I don't know if maybe. I don't know about that one. So something really cool. This drone right now is on auto circle. So it's just filming and circling the ramp all by itself. Almost. Oh! Successful jump, dude. He's already done it like 5 times. We said do it once. Oh my gosh. Dude, you did it. That was awesome. So blurry. Here we go. Are you nervous?
I was just like, that's a pretty big flame.
It was big, dude.
I was like, it's gonna come in here and burn my eyebrows off.
Holy crap. That's how you go end over end. He's not gassing it in the air, so he's starting to tip forward hard. All right, Brian, jump this fire. And he just jumps it 15 times. He's been jumping so long, the pallets are almost gone. Well, didn't I say I don't know about this one? Like this one I was worried about, it's gone. That GoPro's gone. Still looking good over here. You find it? Well, that should be a good shot. Wham! Oh, it's still recording?
It was. I just
Oh,
stopped it.
man. Let me see the other side. Oh, it didn't crack it.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is all scratched and cracked.
Dude, look at the gouge I put in that baby.
Oh, man. Put him in the line of fire. It's a risk we take. Hopefully we got something out of it. He hit so hard. This was all packed solid. It was like hard. It's like hard.
Shot's gonna be you're flying through the air,
And
and
then
then all of a sudden you see the dirt, and then it's black.
Either go big or go home. All right.
So when you get that $550, I'm gonna need that. Mud everywhere, man. This thing is so muddy. You guys made this today?
Yeah, Kane. Kane's like, let's go in the photo. He was so excited.
Oh, Cora's sleeping.
Cora's sleeping.
She passed out. She gotta get that beauty rest. Look at this. We see you, Flash.
We see ya.
Tough choice, honestly. Which one's my favorite?
Yeah, I realized I look a little crazy today. I literally got out of bed and left.
So what you crazy boys gonna be doing? Oh, that looks fun. Get outside. Go digging. You don't. I'm glad you said boots.
On my
Place is
streaming. I'm
trash.
sorry,
Place
guys.